Wednesday, May 23rd, 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at some unique sky phenomenon that was sent in the last day. Got a unique video from Norway that coincides with a rare event, so rare I've never even heard of it, that was photographed from an airplane, and I think we received a video of this same phenomenon from the ground. Pretty cool. Never even heard of it. Have another example of earthshine taken from this time Long Island, New York, and a strange object that was discovered on Google Maps right here in northern Greenland. This, I'm not sure of the discovery date, but you can see it here on Google Maps, Google Earth, something flying through the air. And the person noticed it and shared it with me, Miss Morales. There it is. You tell me. I have no idea what that is. And again, it's from this location right here. Northwestern Greenland. About as far northwest as you can go. Some sort of a strange creature or unknown object flying through the air. And you can see it here from a distance. Zoom in tight. It's the same thing. Just unknown. It's definitely not a bird. I don't think it's a bug of any type. It's just too strange of a shape. Looks like it's off in the distance anyway, and if it was a bug, it wouldn't show up at that distance. So I don't know what we've got. Something unique that was discovered. Find a lot of unique things on Google Maps and Google Earth, and this is just one of those things. Don't know what it is. Some sort of an unidentified flying object that was sent in by Miss Morales. She found that on Google Maps while exploring northwestern Greenland. Thank you for sharing. And now to the earthshine. Yet another example of this rare phenomenon where somehow the earth is being reflected back into the cameras of people that are photographing the moon. And you can't see it real good here, but in this photograph, you can. It's undeniable. That's earthshine. That's what that's called. We saw an example of that about a month ago, and it's at the website under the astrophotography tab. This gentleman here was the first person that ever introduced this to me. His name's Jeremy Hetrick. Very good photographer, and he has a fine example of earthshine right there on his website, and you can find his website at my website. Right above the Earth, the rotating Earth, it says astrophotography. But anyway, this is a photograph taken by Richard McGrath from Long Island, New York on May 21st. So you can see the outline of the Earth being reflected back into his camera. And there it is. It also contains, I don't know if this is a star, maybe some sort of a bird. I have no idea. I don't see any other stars. That's why I'm apprehensive to say it's a star. Maybe it's a planet because it's kind of big. And I think the reason it looks like it has a limb is because it was moving ever so slightly. And when you're photographing stars, they are moving objects in the sky. And anytime you have any type of long exposure, I don't care if it's 3 seconds, you're going to get some drag on the light. So there's a little bit of drag there, not much on the moon, so I know it wasn't a very long exposure. Don't know what that is, though. It almost has to be a planet. I'm not saying it's some sort of rogue planet. It could have been Venus or Jupiter. More than likely it was Venus, or maybe it was a star. I'm not sure. But anyway, that is another example of earthshine. Pretty cool. Thank you, Richard, for sharing that. That was from Long Island, New York, and you can find these photographs in the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. Here's another look at this up close. It's almost got a bluish tint to it. I don't know. It's almost got to be Venus. I'd have to look at my star map and see the position. I don't know the time either. All I know is it's from Long Island, New York on May 21st, 2018. Again, that's at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. Next, I want to talk about something that I've never even heard of. It's called anti-solar arcs. Extremely rare anti-solar arcs. You can see a picture of them here at strangesounds.org. And here they are taken from an airplane. they're just odd beams of light that, from an airplane, you can see two sets. A set that reflect off the ground or off the clouds, and then another set that go up into the air, which forms an X. He wouldn't have seen the X if he wasn't up in an airplane. From the ground, what you would see would almost look like a, what do you call those candle holders that have like 8 candles on them? That's almost what this reminds me of. There's 8 shafts going up into the air, or at least 6 that you can see. Well, we received a video from northern, well, actually it's from mid-Norway, north of Norway Airport, north of Oslo. This photograph that you're looking at was taken from northern Oslo, Norway. The video you're about to see is from north of that location, same day, right around the same time. So I think what this gentleman caught, his name's Tommy, he caught the ground version of this rare phenomenon called anti-solar arcs. Never even heard of it. Here's the video and pictures that Tommy shared with us from the location here in just a moment. Trondheim, Norway, which is north of Oslo. And I think this gentleman caught the ground version because it's the same date and right around the same time. There they go. You'll see them here in a minute as we get it dialed in. You'll see them a little clearer. But there's those shafts going up into the air. Now, if you were, let me stop it. If you were up in an airplane, you would not only see these going vertical, but you would also see what looks like the other half of these going the other direction, forming multiple X's. And I think he's got multiple examples of this very rare phenomenon. This is a video he took with a GoPro Hero from Norway. And once again, it's the same date, May 21st, 2018. And there's the example I put next to the ground version and the air version. I think it's the same thing. It has to be. It's from the same country on the same date, right around the same time. The only difference is this man here, Tommy's on the ground, and this is from an airplane. So, rare anti-solar arcs recorded on May 21st from Norway from 2 separate locations. In the second half of this video, you'll see these things much clearer. Okay, we just adjusted the format to negative, and you'll see these things. They're totally obvious in this format. Watch. Okay, here we go. Okay, see him going up into the air. This is from up in the air, looking at the vertical version and the entire X. I think what we're seeing here on the ground is exactly that, the ground version of that rare phenomenon that, to be honest, I'd never even heard of it until today. Actually, yesterday. But he sent this video in today of what he thinks is this same exact phenomenon, only from the ground. And I have to agree. I don't know what else it would be. This photograph here is a photograph sent in by Scott from Virginia, and it's of some strange-looking object in the sky at sunset, what almost looks like a triangle off in the distance. Sent these pictures in today. There's 3. There's that one. There's one here in adjusted contrast. And you can see that definitely looks like some sort of a strange, either a strange cloud or a strange triangle craft. That was sent in by Scott from Virginia. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, strangesounds.org. All of those photographs and video you can find here at the website, MrMBB333.com, in the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. All of the tabs that you see here throughout the center are real-time space weather data that's updated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So anyway, guys, check out the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.